Hey y'all, it's Erin. Let me say that if you're new here, welcome. I'm really new here too, so I feel like I'm not really established enough to say like, welcome to my channel, but you know, welcome to my channel. I am going to be doing a real quick update about One Book July and how it's going for me and some changes I've made since the beginning. But let's just look at the pretty stuff. So I believe that since my first video about my setup, I have made a couple purchases and then I quit. Well, did I? Yeah, because I have not spent any money except for some minor like necessary items, I guess. I haven't bought anything since the beginning of July, but I did before July began. I bought some like little folders for my some ephemera and stuff. These are, I think they're Hobonichi folders, A5, and they're from JetPens. And I got this pen, which I love, Hi-Tec-C Coleto, and I picked out some colors that are my colors. And I can tell you which colors in the notes below. So I'm gonna make some changes to this. I haven't been using this as a notebook, like a just jotting stuff down book, because I really don't, I don't know, I feel like the the lines are too dark for me. And so I have to use black with it because if I use anything else, it just doesn't show up. And so I don't know. I just don't love that. And I don't like lines anyway. Graph lines are better than line lines. I'm not using this at all, and it's partially because I haven't been doing a lot of planning. But I'm just not sure this notebook as far as like I think what I don't like about it is it's really thin and it's made out of Tomoe River paper, and it's floppy because it's thin, because the paper is so thin. And for some reason that's just throwing me off right now. So these are kind of not really being used, but I have added another notebook that I will probably just throw in here too. It is a notebook that I've had for a long time. My mother-in-law bought it for me, and it's one of those Moleskine, I think they're called passion books or something, and this one is made for artists. I think it's art. It's about art. And it's cool. It's got some cool things in here, but it's very specific to, like, it's kind of technical. And I'm an artist, not an art collector or an art critic or, you know, a journalist who writes about art. I feel like maybe one of those people would enjoy this. Because it has very like reviews and I don't know. It's very specific, and I can't even find it, like anything about it online. It's old, so I don't even know who they made it for. But basically, I've been altering it to work for me for a work journal. So let me explain. This journal is my one book for July, but I found that moving from a bullet journal into this was really great for a lot of reasons. My months are working out fine for just kind of an overview of stuff. I write goals down and some appointments. In the week section, I've been doing kind of a daily to-do list and some notes about what happens that day, so memory keeping, and I write my focus for the week over here. And then because I had some extra room, I started writing the daily scriptures down from the YouVersion Bible app on my phone. They'll do a verse a day, but you can go back and look at the previous days if you don't, you know, keep up with it. So I've been just writing those down if I have room. Because I mean, I think that's a good thing to do, and also because I want to fill up the space, and what better to fill it up with than Bible verses. So this is going well, and this is kind of like what I was doing in my bullet journal. In my weekly spreads in my bullet journal, I was putting like this kind of stuff in there. The layout's different, but other than that, it's kind of the same. I have a little more dedicated space for memory keeping, I think. So that's going well. And then I'll show you a quick flip through of my daily pages. It's the 12th today when I'm recording this, so almost like 2 weeks in, I think. I'm not going to get into the details of this right now because I'll do something more specific, like a longer video about what kinds of things I'm putting on my pages and give you some ideas for some journaling, but just flipping through and showing you what I'm doing. That's the last, yeah. So I'm working on this page today. So anyway, that's how it's going. All that's going really well. I'm enjoying this so much. But the problem was I didn't have a place that was just like a place to write down businessy plans or just creative plans for what I want to make, just kind of what you would put in a bullet journal on collections pages or list pages or whatever they're called. I'm not like a true bullet journaler, so I don't really know. So like for instance, on this day, I covered up some journaling because I wanted to write about kind of a future plan for my business that I'm excited about, but I'm not ready to share that. And I knew that I would be flipping through this, so I hid it with some very pretty paper. And then on this day, because it's Monday, and I think I'll do this every Monday, just kind of write my weekly tasks down, which basically most of them I did not get to this week, but that's okay. So this is kind of, I think, because my daily pages are like whatever, just whatever I want to do. So I think every Monday I might do something like this, more business focused, and just getting my head around what I'm doing for the week. But other than that, I just don't have space to, and I don't necessarily want to have to flip through my daily pages, with everything else in here, looking for some specific, plan, like an, email marketing plan or whatever, anything like that. So because I'm not spending money, I couldn't go buy another notebook. I will tell you that if I was going to buy another notebook, I would probably go for another Midori MD because I love that one. And I might consider Astrology just to try it, but I'm not buying things right now. So I had this in my possession and I decided to make it work for me. It's cool because it has like these tabbed, these tabbed pages, 2 sections of them. So the back is kind of just plain, or not plain, but different kinds of papers for whatever you want to use it for. And like Moleskines do, they come with stickers for, with labels. None of these labels really fit for me, so I'm not really using them. I'm gonna make my own. I have just Post-it notes down right now with some things written on them because I'm not sure that that's what they're gonna be. But I'm just kind of working in it and figuring out what works for me. The pages are like, this is one of the things, I don't even know what to do with this. Black mark and gold star. I assume that's like something maybe an art critic or journalist might write about. I have no idea. But I'm not using that. So I've just been, let's see if I can show you something. I've just been kind of, I'm not sure if I'm comfortable sharing all of this. It's not very secret, but I'm just gonna tell you. I've just been using like the blocks as like this is the title, this is the kind of the main points of what I'm doing, and then I get into the notes. And I just have been like blacking this out, but I've got some whiteout tape coming to just cover that up, and then I can use it for whatever. So these are kind of projects. And then, yeah, so I wanted to make it mine, so I used some of my magazine cutouts and put my name in there. I used one of those elusive Target dollar spot pockets for my goals. These are my goals for the next month. And so I wanted to keep those front and center. And I can just change them out all the time. I got these pockets really, like, I think just 2 days ago. So if you're on the hunt for them, go look now, because I couldn't even find but one of these square ones at my Target. I just made like a fun collage kind of inspiration board sort of thing. And then I'm gonna do something else like that here. And then it kind of gets into these note pages, which for me are kind of helpful. This is some, I don't know, art exhibitions that happen. This is like history of art timeline. It's kind of cool. Yeah, so on every beginning of the tab page, I made kind of a cover page with just some cutouts from magazines and stuff. And I'm not finished with this, but I am pretty optimistic about how it's going. I don't think there's anything back here. So this is gonna go in here with this notebook, and I think these two books and this book basically have everything I need for the most part. The only thing that I feel like I need in here that I was hoping that this one would work for, and I might just put it back in here and try again, but I just want a place to be able to just write, just stream of consciousness, maybe more kind of like morning pages, and just, you know, get my thoughts out on paper. I could probably use this for that. I just haven't. Just suck it up and use the book. Use it up. But yeah, I think this is generally speaking going very well, and I'm enjoying it. I've also been carrying around a kind of tote bag with my Delphonics pouch, the medium size, the bigger one, with basically everything I need. And because I've been home with my kids, like for long days this week and the week before, I don't get to come back here to my studio, so I take that around with me around the house. I have been doing journaling time with my son, who is 3, and it's been going so well. I'm so happy with this. Just the freedom to be able to carry the things that I need around the house with me. I feel like, if nothing else, One Book July has given me an opportunity to really like nail down what is working and what's not working for me. And I'm not even halfway through the month yet, so I feel like that's gonna get even better as I start working in this book and figuring out the rest of what I need. Because like I've said before, this for me is not just a July setup. I plan on getting this organized for the rest of the year as I work through this Hobonichi Cousin Avec through December, and potentially next year too. So yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you. I hope that your weeks are going well and that you are having more free time than I am. And please let me know if you are doing One Book July, if you know what you've figured out is working or not working for you. I'd love to hear that stuff. And of course, if you have a video, link it below because I want to see it, and or just say hi because I would love to chat with you. So anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by, and I will see you around. Bye.